So one of the joys of living in the country is that you can see the stars. Unfortunately, the camera I'm using, you can't see them, but it is very, very peaceful here, and very quiet, and very cold, and very dark.
True.
Very different from the campgrounds that we've been staying at for the past 6 months, which are normally along main roads, which is great because you can drive into them and get out of them easy, but there's always road noise, and there's always other noises going on. So this is a bit weird, isn't it?
It's quiet.
It's very quiet. Wait. It's quiet.
Your beard is ridiculous.
We got home last week and I haven't winterized the trailer because it's April, and we're planning to use it even if it's just for weekends, or when the lockdown's done it's just ready to go. So I haven't winterized it, and it's going down to -6 Celsius, which is what, 20
something
9 Fahrenheit? I don't get Fahrenheit. I've been here forever and I still don't get Fahrenheit. Makes no sense to me. I've done a few things that I'm just going to go and check on because it's quite late. We're about to go to bed, so we're going to go check on the camper, make sure everything's there. I can see it's not burnt down, which is really nice. So let's go do that.
I apologise if it's shaking. I'm just so cold because we're not meant to be back until it was hot.
Okay, so the first thing I've done... Oh, that's toasty in there.
Can I sit in there?
So I've put a 60 watt light bulb in here and I've just connected it up. The trailer is connected to 50 amp that I have from my workshop. So I'm hoping that this will keep... If the camera's shaking, Natalie's like freezing.
I'm really trying not to, but it's quite bad, sorry.
So I'm hoping that this will help any pipes that are behind here, because I took this off recently and cleaned it all out, made sure there's no leaks. It's just to make sure that none of the pipes freeze under here. The other thing that I did is I did empty the low point drains. So there is 2 pipes that come down, one is the hot water and one is the cold water. I've drained those as well. But my concern is that there is still water in the pipes. I haven't blown them through, I haven't put antifreeze or anything in there. I don't want to do that for 2 weeks. So is this a good idea? Hopefully I'm not going to regret this. So I'll show you the other thing I did.
Oh, it's so nice in here.
So we're in the trailer now. Oh, it feels so homely, doesn't it?
It does, it's so warm.
So I admit I did work from here yesterday because we did get our heating fixed.
Hurrah!
Yes! Just in time for this freezing night. So the only other thing I've done in here, which I'm glad we came in to check because it is very nice in here, is I have put the heater on. Again, we're on 50 amps, so we don't have to worry about anything. It's not off propane or anything, we're just running off the heater. I did consider putting the propane on as well, just because that heats the underbelly. So the pipes actually pump through there, but I think this will be enough, seeing how toasty it is in here. It's really nice. Yeah. So I'm hoping that will seep through to the floor, but I'm sure I'm going to get some comments saying you should put the propane heating on. But I'm going to try this. It's not that cold. If it was any less than that, then I probably would. Actually, I probably would winterize it if I'm honest, but hopefully this should be enough. So I'll let you know soon.
So the second thing we're going to go check tonight in this freezing weather is on the new turkeys to make sure that they're doing okay. Oh my God, Laurence, we were meant to be back when it was summer. I can't believe we've come back to this freezing weather. So disappointed in the coronavirus. I think that's Jax's eyes over there.
I can't see anything. If I do that, no, that doesn't work. There you go, I can see him.
Alright.
Okay, they're alive.
Yeah, okay, turkeys are fine, but we're just going to check the perimeter for any signs of digging. I'm going to put the trellis on this side. which I thought was quite a good idea. And then this already had a bit trellis, so looked good. Oh, Jax has found a little hole, but I think that was the. I think that's the.
Good.
Okay. Yep, they're good. Oh, Jax. You can smell him.
Okay, so we're all. Okay, so the tractor's all good. So if I go and do the toilet, are you good to carry this on?
Yep, it's going to be a fun day.
Cool. Okay, so whilst Natalie's moving on soil and stuff, I thought I'd get on and start removing this toilet. So I think it's pretty easy. None of the water is on, there's no water connected, so there's no pressure from the mains. The water pump isn't on either. So I think I should be fine with any water pressure. So there's pretty much two things that holds this on as far as I'm aware. Again, like I said, I haven't actually YouTubed this or anything, which I normally do maybe 6 or 7 times, but I'm just going to wing this. It can't be that difficult. So there's two things I need to watch out for. One is I need to disconnect the water inlet, which is just a screw thing. It's no problem at all. And then the second thing is there are 2 screws either side of the toilet. And from what I can see, I think that's it. So it turns out there is still water in the pipes. So I'm going to go grab a towel. I don't think there's much. I think it's just a little bit of water pressure. So I'm going to go and grab a towel and make sure I mop that up so it doesn't leak through into the floor and start rotting out. Okay. So I've got my 14mm wrench. What is it? Okay, so it's Imperial. Is it 9/16? Okay, back again. Okay, I picked up a 9/16 and a 13mm. It's a half. It is a half or a 13, but I think it's actually a half. So this one actually has screws where you can just undo the screws. So the screws I just took off, you can undo them and then just twist the toilet round, and it comes straight out. So I didn't need to undo it completely, but it was the difference of 10 seconds. So that's what I did. But that's it. I mean, that's it's completely off. I didn't really expect that to be that simple. So all I need to do now is measure between the wall and the hole of the toilet. The toilet I want needs 11 inches. Most of them are 10 inches, so I had to double check this before ordering the new toilet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm not convinced the toilet that I wanted to buy is going to fit on here. I need to figure out when the screws are in, what angle the toilet must go at. So I probably could make it work if I move the toilet maybe 30 degrees, but I don't think I can do that because I don't think the screws will actually grip onto the mount that I have here. So I have a choice. I can move the mount round, or I can just look at the other toilet. That is an option. The other toilet only needs 10 inches from the center of the screw to the wall. And then I'm worried about the side of the screws. So I think I'm going to go have a look at the toilet and find out the actual dimensions and then see if that will fit in here. I've got a funny feeling it won't, so I might have to go for the other version, but we'll see. Let me figure this out and I'll update you in a moment. Okay, so it's about a week and a half later, I think, and I bought the 320, the Dometic 320. Again, I'm not sure whether this is going to fit. I checked the returns policy and it said it can be returned new or used, which I thought was a bit weird. But literally all I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out, I'm going to place it in there and see if I can get it to sit on that plate and not hit against the wall. So here's a quick tip. Whenever you're messing about with anything like this, I learnt this from working on a car once. just block up the hole with some paper towel or something like that, just because when you undo the screw, you know the one place it's going to fall when you drop it, and I'm not fishing it out of the black tank. Okay, so I'm not happy with where it is on this bracket. It's just not quite secure enough. I think it'd probably be alright if I screwed it down hard enough and made sure it didn't catch, but I think I'm going to do this properly. I really do like the toilet though. If I can just twist it around a little bit, it should work fine. So I think what I'm going to do is take this plate off and see if I can move the holding plate. If I can move that round a few degrees, it doesn't even need much. Okay, so it turns out that bottom plate, I tried to unscrew it and it is attached to all the pipes below. I gave it a bit of force. I can't believe, I can only guess it's glued in there somehow. I didn't think it would be. I thought this would just be a bracket literally to hold the toilet in and it would just kind of slot into this pipe, but it doesn't. It looks like it's more than that, so I don't really want to mess with it. I'm sure there's a simple answer. I could have even YouTubed it. I think I'm just going to put the toilet on, do the screws up, the nuts up, and see what happens. Well, that's it. The boss has been in. She said it's all fine. She's happy with how it is. It's real sturdy. I got it just on the edge of the bracket, so I think I'm just going to leave it as that. I think it's fine. There's a few reasons. I just want to talk a few reasons about why we wanted this toilet. So the first one is it's a lot longer. The normal trailer ones are quite small, and actually, to be honest, you can't really do much in an RV bathroom anyway. So having that extra few inches is no big deal. Without getting into the details of why it's better to be longer, the angles are different, so the splashback is different, things like that. Trust me, you don't want to know, but it's much better to have a longer bowl. Also, I'm intending on putting on quite a lot of weight, so having a bigger bowl is much better, so that's going to be a good thing. You know, thinking about the future. Some other things about it. This is flat. The other toilet, which I can overlay a picture, it has grooves in it, and if there's any splashes or anything, any dirt that gets in, you know, it happens, right? It's very, very difficult to clean. Same with the actual toilet seat. This is very smooth and flat, and it works really well. With our last toilet, I think I said before that the flush broke on it and the seal wasn't very good anyway. So I could have fixed it for a lot less, but actually with all these other features, this is much nicer to have. So that's it. We're all happy. The only thing is I can't test it with the water because I want to change the black tank valve. I spent a long time at our last RV park before we got home rinsing it all out, so I think there's a little bit of water in there, but hopefully not too much. So I don't have a septic hookup here at home, so that's why I did that all at the RV park. So I want to change a black tank valve, and that obviously means I can't, you know, seal the black tank, so I don't want to put any more water in the black tank than I already have. The only thing that concerns me about that is that I can't test this in case I need to return it, but it's brand new. I'm sure it'll be fine. Job worth doing.